So my name is
Yeah.
Marina Baberets. I'm the current president of interwiev Odessa Black Sea. And we made such conference all around the world. We talked with Chris Kirby, with Luisa Wenchiguera.
Yes.
And so today we are talking to you, and you are now in Austria. Am I right?
Exactly. Yes.
So we'll
I
speak.
am.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Please tell me about yourself. Several
About
words.
myself.
No.
Okay. My name is Gabriele Schruempf. I am living in the second largest city of Austria, in Graz. I am married, as you have seen, and I have 3 sons, which are adults already. And yes, what shall I say? I have a lot of hobbies and a lot of work, and my largest hobby is interwiev.
Yes,
I
I
love
know.
to be an interwiev member, and I'm an interwiev member since 20 years now. And when I started to become an interwiev member in Austria, we had only non-districted clubs.
Mm-hmm.
And I have built up the district in Austria and installed the first national representative. And yes, then I was 2 years in the international board. And now I am free again without any function, so I can do whatever I want.
So how things are going on in Austria now these times?
Well, we have very difficult times. We are locked down now since 3 weeks, so we have to stay at home. Some professions are doing home office. Some professions, of course, have to work, like the whole health sector and the mail offices and the pharmacists and the food shops. They are all open.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, our statistics are not so bad. We have about 9 million inhabitants. We have now about 1,000 ill people and about 150 dead ones.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a very, very good health care, and we have a lot of intensive beds for the ill people, more than 2,000, I think. So in fact, they lock us down to control the illness. Since yesterday, we have to wear masks when we go out.
Only since yesterday, yeah?
Since yesterday, we are obliged to. Everybody has to now.
But we've been doing it for 2 weeks already, and now it's a law. Yes, and we will have to do it from day after tomorrow, probably, or tomorrow. And it is strictly forbidden to go out without a mask.
Exactly. That's what we have since yesterday.
And how is your car working now?
Well, the streets are empty. And it is funny in a way because there is no noise at the street, so you can hear the birds. and birds seem to be very loud now, and you never mentioned that before. This is something very nice in this serious situation. Yes, in fact, the food stores are all full. Of course, many people have lost their jobs. I think that the very dramatic situation will come afterwards, because many people lost their jobs. Many shops will have to close because they cannot pay the rent anymore. So I think it will be very bad after the whole crisis. So how it is in Odessa?
It is the same. It is the same, and as I know, it's very hard for middle business and for small businesses, because we didn't know that only 2 weeks of such an epidemic of coronavirus will stop everything. And we think that it will be about 2 million of people without work after this epidemic. It's a pity. It's most of people, they don't have money to exist for more than a month. And I don't know whether the state will help us. I think they won't, because many lies. No, we don't have real statistics according to Ukraine. We think that the illness is much more than. It's my little son. He woke
Oh,
up.
hi.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, he slept, huh?
He just left. So I don't know whether. I guess we will be alive, sure, but it will be hard. That's
Yeah.
why I have another question for you. How do you think, what are the most important things for inner will organization in the nearest future?
Well, at the moment, to be very honest, I am really disappointed about our executive committee in International Inner Wheel, because I miss some, how to say, I miss some visions, in fact, what to do for the members. I miss messages to the whole membership in a very nice way. And I think that the international president should address every club and every member, write something nice to them on one side, and on the other side to have an idea what we can do all over the world to make yes, to make a difference, in fact. Because we all live now our life, we are all locked down, we are all at home. Some of the Inner Wheel members, I noticed, they are sewing masks, and this is very nice because they give it to the poor people who cannot have masks, or in our country we have even too less masks, and we need them in the hospitals and in the pharmacies. So this is a very nice idea where you can help. Yes, in a way, I think such a tragedy should be a situation where Inner Wheel could be more loud, more, how to say, yes.
More to keep in touch, yes, we're between different countries.
Yes.
And we are locked down and everyone is in a small place, like it looks like this. That's why we started this format, just to keep in touch with everyone. Because yes, we have our organization in different countries, but we are just divided.
Exactly. This is a very nice idea you had to do that. And thank you for inviting me for this talk, because I like that very much, this idea. Because yes, I think a very nice thing now is we have maybe a little bit more time, because our daily busy life is not so busy as usual for most of us, of course, not for all of, because some have to go to their professions like always, but some of us are at home and have a little bit more time, and there I think that we can support each other, and we can, even for elderly people, we can help them in shopping if they are close to you. We can do the shoppings, we can chat with them on the phone, or like we do now, just to ask, how are you, what can I do for you, or something like that.
Yes, we do hear this. We have a different organization here, like Monster Corporation. It is in our city. It is known, I guess, all over the world now, because they do unbelievable things. No one can. That's why we try to help them, but they do enormous things concerning the health, saving lives. They're perfect. And how do you think, what has been affected mostly by the epidemic in your country?
Well, we have a very, the thing is, the social life stopped completely, of course, because it is forbidden to meet. But I mean, we have a very good social system too. So, and our government promised us to help with money everywhere. We will see if they will do it and if it will function, but they talk about it every day on TV, that they will give a lot of money, because the most important thing now is to help the people and to help them over this crisis, even in financial things. So let's see, but we have still a lot of poor people who have not the possibility. They even don't have bank accounts where they can receive money or something like that. So I think it is important that even the social things function. And I think that they still work very fine. So I myself, I am committed in a for the poor people to give them a soup every day, it is called in a way. So they get meals 3 times a day, and this works still very good. So, and people give money, people give food, so they can cook and we can give out this food. This is very nice.
Thank you very much for this. That's what you do.
Oh, this is, yes, this is okay. It's nothing worth to mention, but I think, yes, if you have a good life, you have to give a little bit to the others.
Yeah, it's like 10%, you know, from Bible.
Yes, exactly.
So how do you think how the world will change after this?
So I think it will change a lot, to be honest, because I think maybe the globality will go down a little bit, because in Europe, the last 20 years, we tried to pull down all the frontiers, and now they are built up again. You cannot move from one country to the other without any permission, and at the moment it is not possible. So they also say it will not be possible to have holiday possibilities in summertime. They say already now. So we in Austria, we love to go to Italy or Croatia to the sea, because we don't have a sea in our country. So let's see. How it.
Wait a moment, please.
Yeah.
Да, иди туда, вон. I'm a mother.
It's okay. And yes, let's see if these borders go down again. And I hope so, because I am a very global living human being. For me, I am born in Austria, but I am I love the whole world, let's say.
Yes, I love, for example, I love Italy very much. I come there 3-4 times a year. And as we see, globalization is weak. Yes. And we have come to Middle Ages with borders and with neighbors who are looking to each other like they're warriors. And we don't have to, we are afraid to cough and to say achoo.
Yes. And if you are forbidden to cough, you have it always here.
Так, похищение коров, старый фермер, все видел. Oh yeah! He's playing his gadget and I have to translate him.
Yes, of course.
So, Gabriele, thank you very much for this dialogue. Sorry for that we have been interrupted.
No, I'm sorry that there were the problems in the beginning, but I wish you all the best in Odessa. I loved your charter ceremony very much and I enjoyed your city. I'm very happy that I have seen it. And this is something, and this I really hope will not change in Inner Wheel, because I have seen so many places with Inner Wheel which I wouldn't have seen in my life not being an Inner Wheel member. I mean, this is not the most important, but it is something important too, to know other cultures, other countries, and see how people live in other destinations. So
yes,
I hope we don't have these changes, but I think we will have changes, big change, even economic changes.
Yes, we will, but I think we will keep in touch. Yeah, whatever.
Yes.
Maybe online.
But in everything, there's always a chance.
Sure.
So,
thank you very much for this dialogue.
You're welcome. And we keep in touch, my dear. All the best and stay healthy.
Thank you. And you too.